Hey everyone, it's Rosie from Pierce Makeup. This week's video is going to be a first impressions video. Now, these are my favourite to watch, and this is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. You've probably seen this all over YouTube. I was excited to try it. It's been sat in my drawer for ages, so I can't wait to do a first impressions on it. As you can see, I have already applied my makeup and stuff, but I'm going to put a clip in of my first impression. So I'll just go over a few things that Maybelline claims about it. So it says it's a lightweight primer, smooth, poreless looking skin. It says pores appear instantly erased for smooth looking skin. That's pretty much the only thing it claims. It doesn't claim to mattify your skin, it doesn't claim that much really, it just claims to get rid of pores. I don't personally have a big issue with pores, but I wanted to see how it worked for dry skin. Primers can be a bit of a minefield when it comes to dry skin because some of them can really dry skin out and accentuate dry patches, etc. I will insert the clip of my first impression and then I'll be back to tell you what I thought. It's like a clear, it looks like silicone texture to it. It looks like the Smashbox photo ready. So let's just see. It feels exactly like the Smashbox one actually. And it applies really smooth. Seems to spread out quite well. Sometimes I find the silicone ones are not as easy to blend out. It seems to blend out well. It's really soft. I do actually feel like it's blurred out some unevenness. I don't particularly have a problem with pores, but I do feel like everything just looks a bit smoother. So I'm going to apply my foundation and do the rest of my makeup and see how it turns out. My makeup applied really nice and smooth. I wouldn't say massively different to how it would normally apply. I don't really have a problem with foundation applying nice and smooth, but it did make it apply nice and smooth. It doesn't feel tacky on my skin. My foundation just kind of glided over it and it did provide a really nice base. The small pores that I do have do look pretty much gone. It hasn't clung to dry patches, which is a big thing for me because that is one thing that primers can do, and if it clings to dry patches, it's going in the bin. The key thing will be whether it lasts throughout the day. I'm at work today, so I will check back at the end of the night and I will let you know how it's held up and my final review. Okay, so it's now 19:41, so I've had this on for almost 12 hours. Let's just take a closer look. You'll have to excuse my appearance because I have been at work, so my makeup has stayed on pretty well, and considering I've had my foundation on for almost 12 hours, I'm pretty impressed. My bronzer is still there. I mean, it's not looking fabulous, but it's still there. Also, I use a L'Oreal Lumi Magique foundation, which is like a glowy foundation which doesn't have the best lasting power anyway. I like the way it felt, I like the way it went on. Yeah, I haven't touched up throughout the day at all, by the way. I've not powdered or anything throughout the day, mainly because I forgot to take any powder to work. But yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with this. I would recommend it. It hasn't particularly clung to dry patches. I've got a few dry patches around my nose which would have been there whatever primer I'd used, and it didn't accentuate them. I'd probably give this a 3.5 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.